Happy Saturday, everyone. Good morning, Dr. T. Good morning, what's your name?
Billy Ray Valentine, Capricorn.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. What's up, Billy Ray Valentine?
Capricorn,
What's
not
going
Capricorn,
on with
Capricorn.
you? So everybody that's actually on our platform this morning, if you're new to our platform, do us a favor, make sure that you follow us on Facebook, be in the driver's seat. And if you're on YouTube, you know what to do. You've got to make sure you subscribe because we need our YouTube followers, subscribers to go up. Dr. T, what's going on, baby doll?
But wait a minute. We also want to drive y'all over to the TikTok. So driver's seat dot six on TikTok. Y'all go and follow us. We will be going live on TikTok real soon. Yeah, Regina, so what's up? I'm doing good. It's Saturday. I'm excited. We got Terry Hodges in here trying to talk about the deputy mayor.
The deputy mayor's in the house. So
Yeah,
look.
deputy mayor in the house, y'all.
I kind of wanted to give my this morning we're gonna do things different, right? We're not gonna do our word of the day. You know, we're just gonna give a little bit of information, a little bit how we feel about the new deputy mayor, the deputy mayor of the city of Pontiac.
Yeah.
And for me, let me just give all y'all. I got the special place in. He got special place in my heart than all y'all mugs, okay?
All our
Because
mugs.
all y'all mugs.
You gotta explain that.
Think about, wait.
So I didn't say motherfucker. I said mug. Y'all know what mug stand for, right?
She started cussing already.
The mugs say motherfucker. All y'all. So mugs mean me, motherfuckers. But anyway,
Oh,
I'm gonna be
Lord.
professional. But the deputy mayor Richard C. has a special place in my heart because we go way back. I believe than anybody in this room, and I say that is we go way back to the South Side.
Come on,
South Side.
Side.
Growing up 5, 6 years old. Growing up on Hillsmont.
Okay.
And Deputy Mayor grew up on Nebraska.
Nebraska.
And you know, it growing up, and we had our the playground on the corner,
Mhm.
and you know, we all used to meet at the basketball court, play basketball. You know, we all gathered on the south side and hung out. It wasn't always basketball, but the queen was always trying to be with the boys. You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to
Could
do.
you play?
You know, yeah, I could play. I was.
Yeah, she won. She
I was number
played.
one rebound in the nation. I
In the
was the
nation.
bomb back in the day, right? But I wanted to always.
When that was young.
But look, I wanted to always be with the boys. Not the boys want to be with me. Men.
Come on,
wanna be
all
with me.
right.
You know what I mean?
Queen.
So I grew up and became that woman. But anyway, let me just say this. So anyway, the deputy mayor plays a special place in my heart because we go way back. I watched Richard grow to the man he is today.
Come on.
Not only was he the my neighborhood brother, he became the mentor. He became now he's actually the leader.
Yeah.
One of the leaders up under the biggest leader in the city of Pontiac, the mayor. So he's the second leader. And so I could give y'all a little bit more crumbs, but I'm not because it's none of your business. And everything is
That
positive,
sounds
right?
personal.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's personal because we go way back.
Yeah, he's a
And
great
I've
guy.
watched him grow.
Right.
You know, I remember when he was part of the Pontiac Panthers, right? He ran the Pontiac Panthers, and he did some great things. And doing those great things, he didn't get the recognition he did when he did for the kids back in the day for the Pontiac Panthers, right? And he's actually one of the reasons why I'm on the board right now. He don't know that, but the reason because I've watched him grow the Panthers over the years. So I'm gonna shut up because I know everybody got to say their part. So you go ahead, Terry, Dr. T, who's ever next.
So, just shout out to Richard TC. I want to give him his flowers today. So, what was ironic is I know him as a family man, a husband, and just Richard C. in Pontiac, right? I learned a lot of things about him from the mayor and just doing research. But it wasn't until Auntie Willie B passed a few years ago that I saw him at the funeral and I put two and two
Who
together.
was Auntie Willie?
So
Uncle Willie. Auntie Willie.
Auntie Willie B. That was our aunt. That was
Okay.
Fred's aunt. And since I'm married to Fred, been with the family over 30 years, she was my aunt, right? And so when she passed, I saw him at the funeral, and I didn't put two and two together. So the reality of it is that Fred's uncle was married to Richard's sister. And
Okay.
so by way of marriage, we kind of family. And so that's when it all came out. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So I've watched him be a family man. I watched him be a leader. But now I get to see him in this role as deputy mayor. And I'm just so excited. Yeah.
That's fantastic. I met him. Actually, Mayor Holland introduced me to him, and we hit it off right
That was
off.
a long time
That
ago.
was a long time ago. They had stage coaches,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I met him. And he's been the same class act gentleman. He's perfect for a deputy mayor because he's a people person.
Mm-hmm.
you know, and he's just a great guy, you know, get along with everybody. He's the type of guy, everybody has gifts. I believe that his gift is being able to deal with people, you know, and
And that's difficult.
that's a
sometimes.
very difficult because
Yeah.
it's like you might not like this person and this person may not like that person, but he come in and he like everybody and everybody like him.
That's good.
That's very rare. And one of the greatest things about him is that if a person tell you they don't like him, you know something wrong with them.
Yeah.
And that's a rare quality also.
This is good though, because the reality of it is everybody is not going to like him and don't like him even in the role that he's in now. And so having that personality, knowing that I'm coming in neutral, that I'm not coming in picking sides, but I'm coming in to be a just person.
But that goes back on piggyback on what I said. If they don't like him, you know something's wrong with them.
Yeah, you know, but we don't like to take accountability to say stuff wrong with us.
Well, but see,
You
the
know
one
that.
thing about Richard is that he don't give a damn.
No, not at all.
Cuss,
Not
but
at
I'm
all.
cussing for him. He don't give a damn whether you like him or not. You know what I mean?
Long as the-
But-
long as
but
the job is
long,
done.
long as the job is done.
Long
And
as the
see-
job is done, and long
Yeah.
as he got on a new suit.
Yeah.
Come on, Newsom.
Well, he stayed clean.
Stay
so
sharp.
he's
Right,
stayed
right.
clean.
Listen, plus he lost a few pounds. So
It
he
is.
can-
Oh, he can't tell him nothing, right?
I'm
Hey, look
deputy
at-
mayor and
hey, look at-
and I'm smarter, okay?
Every time I see him, I come to his office. I think of Harlem Nights. Remember how sharp they used to be in
yeah, they
Harlem
was
Nights?
shy. Yeah, you already know they was shy.
So you know what? Let me just give a special shout out to the wife, Mrs.
Yeah.
C. Let me
Mrs.
just give her a
C.
shout out.
The
to her.
boss.
The boss. You know. So behind every good man,
Yeah,
there's a
there's
good
definitely
woman.
a good woman.
In order for
yeah.
him to be in the limelight and do what he does, she has to make sure he takes care at home.
Yeah.
Because I know he ain't doing everything himself. So know that we're gonna give you a shout out.
Yeah.
Mrs. C, give you a shout out. So we know that you're stepping into a limelight, stepping in a lot of responsibility dealing with the people of the city of Pontiac.
Yeah.
Not just Pontiac, but Oakland County.
Yeah.
So shout out to you. And shout out to, you know,
The
me and Mrs. C,
children.
the children. But let me just say, we share the same hairstylist. We do.
Who
So
does?
shout out, me and Mrs. C.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you and Richard.
No. So shout out to Tamika Reynolds, who is mother actually owns Mona Lisa International.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, Mona Lisa been around for 40, 50 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to Tamika, who always takes care of the queen and also takes care of Mrs. C. When Mrs. C is out there looking as good as she is, fine as she is, and fine as I am, right? Shout out to her. So I just wanted to kind of give her flowers and
That's
also, you
great.
know, give her a shout out.
I just want to tell her thank you too. I remember at the inauguration, we were at the mayor's birthday party,
Yeah.
the inaugurational ball, and we had a great conversation. I had never met her before, so I had the opportunity to meet her and have a good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, shout out to her, and also just praying for her strength. It's a lot
Yeah.
taking on
It is.
on this role. So
I want to give a shout out to her also by saying, in summertime,
hey,
Ronnie
Okay, what we
McNair.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, okay, where was he going with that? Oh, the song.
Ronnie
Okay, I got
McNair
it.
in summertime.
Oh, okay.
Ronnie McNair.
I
was-
wish we had that song right now.
we
We
should
should
be like talking
the
about
man.
Pontiac. That's what I'm saying.
But I like the best one is Wendy is Gone. Y'all ever heard that one?
No, I don't know about Wendy
man.
being gone.
Oh, that's the jam right
It's
there.
the jam.
Oh, yeah.
Terry the one.
I love-
He the old school me this morning. Talking
Well,
about
hey,
Wendy is gone.
hey, Ronnie McNair, was he that dude?
So he is that dude because you know
Yeah.
Ronnie McNair actually he actually did my jingle that I still use, the Queenie Carlone jingle. And actually at my house, one of the best pictures I took when I first started wearing hair, right? When I first started wearing hair and doing my thing, right? You know, I got a picture in my house of us, and I'm on the piano. And I thought I was like, look, to 10, I thought I was a 30 that day.
Real
So-
quick. Very quick. You know how Ronnie got his start?
How?
There were a writing contest, and whoever win the writing contest get a contract with Motown. And
And you wrote the lyrics?
No, Ronnie ended up winning that. He beat out Ray Parker Jr.
Oh, wow.
And that's how he got his contract with Motown.
I'm going to have to back that up with Ronnie. I'm going to have to make sure I find out about that's true or not. Is that true?
I wouldn't be on being
said
in
I
the
wasn't
driver's
lying.
seat lying.
So good morning, everybody. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Miss Lucas. Good morning, Cornelia. Good to have y'all on this morning.
So what's our call-in number? Because if you want to call in and you do want to talk to
The deputy,
mayor this morning, you can.
248-905-1128, 248-905-1128. Y'all, we can bring the deputy mayor
Oh,
on.
yeah.
But look,
Deputy!
y'all hear this song?
Really, the sheriff.
This the song Terry was talking about, y'all.
Ronnie McNear of the
Yeah.
Four Tops.
Yeah. Starting in the projects, y'all see, this is my type of thing. So y'all groove to that. We can bring the deputy mayor on. We'll be right back.
Somebody said we need Ronnie McNear to guest.
Yeah. Okay, Cornelia, we
Oh,
can make that happen.
okay, we can make that happen. Yeah. But we'll be right back. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back with who?
The deputy mayor, Richard T.C.
With hundreds of new and used vehicles available right now, we have options for every budget. The Queen and Michelle are here to help you get rolling today.
While the Queen gets you in the door, I get you the best deals.
Bring your down payment, and I'll match it up to $500.
Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Regina, she's the queen of car loans. She'll get you approved.
Call me today at 248-297-6675. 248-297-6675.
Joe knows the best way to buy a car.
With hundreds of new and used vehicles available right now, we have options for every budget. The Queen and Michelle are here to help you get rolling today.
While the Queen gets you in the door, I get you the best deals.
Bring your down payment, and I'll match it up to $500.
Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Regina, she's the queen of car loans. She'll get you approved.
Call me today at 248-297-6675. 248-297-6675.
Joe knows the best way to buy a car.
Hey, Detroit, summertime means road trips and concerts. You gotta pull up looking good. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Regina, she's the queen of car loans. She'll get you approved.
At Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford. It's the summer upgrade match.
And right now, we will match up to $500 of your down payment.
Come see the queen of car loans at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet.
Call me today at 248-297-6675. 248-297-6675.
Hey, Detroit, summertime means road trips and concerts. You gotta pull up looking good. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Regina, she's the queen of car loans. She'll get you approved.
At Joe Longhammer Chevrolet in Waterford. It's the summer upgrade match.
And right now, we will match up to $500 of your down payment.
Come see the queen of car loans at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet.
Call me today at 248-297-6675. 248-297-6675.
And we are back, and in the studio with us, we have the Deputy Mayor, Richard T.C. Good morning, Dep.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, it's an honor to have you here.
Appreciate you coming on this morning. We do.
Yeah, so we're going to get right into it, right? So prior to us getting on, we were kind of talking about how did you get this position? So just kind of talk about it because, last week we talked briefly, but we want to really talk about it today. How did you get the position of deputy mayor?
Well, it started in November. Mayor, at that time, he was mayor-elect. McGinnis appointed me to his transition team. So it's about 20 citizens from the city of Pontiac and business people. We got a chance to really get to know each other a little bit. We kind of share one previous political experience together. Both of us was the president of the school board and been on the school. Of course, we was on the school board together. And so I think our relationship began with the Pontiac Alumni Foundation dinner. Mm-hmm. We took some pictures and we got to know a little bit about each other. I became a member of the transition team, and the mayor called me. The Lions was playing Pittsburgh Steelers, and presented me with the opportunity. I told him I need to talk to my family first, and some of my mentors, Emmett Elliott, Alex Shorter, Leo Bowman, Walter Moore, of course, Terry's was one of them. My family was first. Everybody gave the thumbs up, and so we accepted it. And then I guess you call it some kind of hurricane on December 29th, because everybody was bombarded with these phone calls that y'all talk about. Like, where did Richard C. come from? And so I would just say two things. Roy Jones used to say, y'all must have forgot. And the old LL Cool J said, hey, don't call it a comeback.
Don't
What
call
did
it a comeback.
what did we forget though? What did the city of Pontiac forget?
You must have forgot that I came in with Mary Holland at age 21, so I've been in this thing 36 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and
We did forget that.
yeah, and been the president of the school board 8 out of the 12 years that I served. I was the youngest elected official at that time to ever, and I beat Walter Moore out because Walter Moore, we were elected at the same age. But the ironic part, Walter Moore's birthday is the day after mine. So I guess that make him the youngest ever. But they said I was at that time. Now there's a lot of people younger than that, 26 I think it was at that time.
Wow.
So I've been in this a while.
Wow. Well, I know you were coming with a question. Go ahead.
So what other things have you done? I know you were running this Pontiac Panthers.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that a little
did
bit.
That for 10 years. Did that for 10 years. Had a good time. Miss Lassiter, whose husband actually founded the program in 1988. Upon his death, there was a couple people who served in the position. She had Daniel Buck Sowell reach out to me, and I did it for 10 years. We had a great time. We got us a few championships, and I actually was vice president of the league at the time that I resigned from that. Professor at University of Phoenix. Did that for 11 to 12 years. The last 15 years after leaving the city of Pontiac, I worked at Bank of America for 6 or 7 years, and then about 9 years at Ford. So,
And what role did you play at Bank of America?
both Bank of America and Ford, I served as a project manager, engineer.
Okay.
So we developed IT projects to go all the way across the country. And at Ford, it goes across the world. So.
Okay.
So definitely qualified for the position, had a lot of experience in different areas. But, how, so you serving with a person that everybody hates. And I'm
Is
saying
that right?
I'm not saying it like everybody in the
Just
world,
say that
but
like-
you know how everybody hates Chris, the show, right?
Right.
And so I said this to the mayor last week, that people are angry at you. They just wake up mad no matter what you do. If you say it's going to be purple today. So how has it been working alongside of a mayor who's actually making things happen, but people still hate him?
Absolutely. So let me say this before I give an answer to that. When I joined the team, I told the mayor, I said, look, I'm going to bring people with me that may not like you. And you may see people that's on the team with me that you may like. You see me as the conduit. If they come with me, you accept them. If you with me, they're going to accept you. So for all the people who hated, and I've never, I want you to hear this, I've never called him Mike. I grew up in an area of respect.
Absolutely.
He's Mayor McGinnis to me, always has been.
Yeah.
So my conversation with him, that I would tell you about him, for all the people who had question marks prior to January 1, and this is my opinion, serving with 6 mayors. He is the most intelligent, authentic,
He is.
energetic person you will ever have. Forget whose side you was on prior to January 1st. And this is how me and the mayor in every conversation, we're winning.
Yeah.
You look at what's going on in the city of Pontiac, and it's hard for you to say, hey, you know what? I still don't like him, but whatever. Almost $700 million worth of development is coming into Pontiac. Not necessarily because of him. Some of this stuff started at the previous administration. You know about Oakland County. You just read about Fanuc Robotics and Williams coming in here. You got the wide track development.
So
getting
hold on.
ready to- okay.
Let's break it down. So let me just go into this question for you right now. What are 5 things or 10 things that you guys are doing right now that you want to share with us?
Okay.
Because people need to get their pen and their paper ready, because some of the things were happening before you got in, but some of the things that you're putting in effect and making it happen right now. So let's go down that list and let's
Well,
talk about it.
Let me distinguish the mayor from any other mayor that has ever served. He came in with 10 initiatives that he wanted to do. We call that the project plan.
Okay.
We shared that with city council beginning the first week, and they worked with us in making sure that those happen. Let me show you how confident the mayor is. He don't just give you 10 goals, objectives that he wants to do. He came with some KPIs.
Okay.
He wants you to be able to monitor stuff. You know, I got my notes that we had to go through them, but I would tell you this. He is making such a difference in that. I want to talk about the development. These companies are coming in because the city of Pontiac feels different, it looks different, And we need to communicate that.
Yeah.
If you went down, I think I know both of you were down there with what's the comedian's name? The lady,
Cheryl Underwood.
Cheryl Underwood.
Oh, yeah,
I apologize. I know Terry was up here. He got me flustered. But let me tell you something. Robin C., my cousin, she directs the art crawl, right?
Yes.
The Oakland County Police. First of all, let me say that the safety of the city is great. Crime is down. Got to salute them for that. If you went downtown anytime during the art crawl when they were outside and saw the police present, you for me being in Pontiac all my life, it was one of the greatest things I've seen. Me and my wife, we went down there, and thank you for shouting out. We had dinner down there one week. We walked down there. The police presence is great, and it feels like another community. So we talked about public safety right there. We talked about his goals and objectives. We talked about downtown, $700 million. Oh, we didn't talk about Wide Track. Wide Track is getting ready to be redeveloped, $48 million development through MDOT, right? This is something that is different to us. You hear people say all the time that Wide Track used to be a certain way.
Yeah.
That's not true. Wide Track was built because people who didn't want to go through downtown wanted to go around it.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden now, the previous administration, which the mayor was a member of the council, and right now, they said, no, we don't want to do that. We want people to come through downtown and re-energize the downtown. So that's getting ready to come forward. Let me go back to this because Robin gave me a homework sheet. You know, Juneteenth is the night.
Yes.
We got the fireworks.
Yeah.
She wants citizens to know that you can come and have a shuttle from City Hall to downtown.
Oh, that's real.
Oh, wow.
Good.
Yeah.
Now that's good for us.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That has never been in place, and I love this. Thank you, Robin.
Last thing I want to say, you gave me 5. I want to commend the Pontiac City Council. As the businesses come into Pontiac, they have created a citizen benefit effort ordinance. That means for you to come in here and develop a business in the city of Pontiac, you have to work with. There's a community group of 7 people. Each council person appointed a person from their district. You have to follow their directive on what you are going to bring to the city. Some of that is we need to have so many local participation in your development. You have to hire so many people that live in the city.
That's
You
good.
may have to donate some money to the school district.
That's good.
It's a beautiful thing. First time it's ever been an ordinance. So I want to salute them for that.
So I have a question. So now, so it's a new city council, it's a
Yes,
new
ma'am.
mayor, new
Yeah.
deputy mayor, and a city council, and now you have like a what is it called? Council at large, right? Is that what?
Well, that's President Austin's
right.
position.
Right.
Yes.
So what's the relation? How is the relationship? Why does it seem like you guys are so much together and on top of things
Versus-
compared to the past 20 years?
Or more.
Or more. I didn't want to show. I'm from Pontiac, everybody. So, but anyway, why is it so different now? Because it seemed like the togetherness, the
unity.
the unity. I mean, you just see so much energy.
Yes.
And it's new people around, right? New blood,
Yes.
but it's also old blood. It's old blood working with new blood.
Yes.
This has never happened. This unity is just out of sight.
Well,
How does that happen? How did that happen?
Well, first of all, the mayor's personality goes with all of that. I'm selling this as a team. I don't care whether you like the mayor, whether you like me, and you said that. We want to win, right?
Yeah.
So we all put the jersey on. We all work together for the good of the city and the community.
Yeah.
And right now, that's what's happening. Everybody don't get along, but you know what? When it comes down to get in the game, everybody's playing the way they're supposed to. So right now, it's fun. You can see the progression of the city over the past 6 months. It's not just due to the mayor. I take no responsibility, but the city council, county commissioners, the development that they're bringing in. I forgot to talk about that. It's just a collective team effort, and the culture is right at this time.
Yeah. And, Richard, before we go further, as Regina and I, and even Terry, we was kind of talking about you.
Oh,
and the
can I
thing-
say one thing?
Yes.
See, Terry talked about all these East Side people. I'm from the South Side. I want to make
South
that clear.
Okay.
Me and Regina's from the playground. We ain't from the East Side. We love Ronnie McNair, but he should have been up here talking about some of our people. Okay, I'm sorry.
He did go right there though. But I had to give Ronnie McNair. I had to give him some props because he helped.
Oh, yeah.
the queen
We
with
talking
the
about
jingle
Pontiac.
and all that.
Yeah, we
He's
talking
a
about
legend, man.
Pontiac.
So,
And we definitely love Ronnie. But so I really want to talk about, all of the things that you did to get here. So
Wow.
this wasn't just something that you woke up this morning and say, "Hey, I'm deputy mayor." You paid the price to get here. And in a few days,
Yes.
on June the 18th, you will be recognized as the 2026 Michigan Chronicle Man of Excellence
Amen.
of the Year. Like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
an honoree.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's kind of talk about that. Like, you got this award.
Yep.
How does it feel now knowing you've been putting the work in? So this isn't something that you just been, you started today.
Right.
Richard C. has done the work. How does this feel to be chosen as an honoree?
Well, humbled, first of all. Everything that I've did in the past prepared me for the next step.
Yeah.
This honor to me, even though my name is going to be on it and I'm the honoree, I've always looked at it as I'm an ambassador for the city of Pontiac.
That's right.
So
That's
this
right.
is an award about the city of Pontiac. When I, if you at the mayor's gala, first thing I told people who came and congratulated me, it's not about me, it's about we.
Yeah.
And everybody who has been a part of this journey, all the way back to a little kid, I bring people with me, right?
Yeah.
So you saw Terry here today, but the point I'm making is it's not a celebration of Richard, even though I've done some things to deserve this. It's a celebration of Pontiac and the people that have mentored me along the way. And Regina, one of them, some of the best people that you can say mentored you were the people you grew up with and played with. See, she wasn't the queen of Carlones growing up. She was the princess of the playground.
Right. That was
Yeah.
it. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I was
With a
princess.
basketball.
I was
right?
the princess with a basketball. Okay,
Princess
I'll
of the
take
playground.
that. I'll take that.
So let's talk about it. What's next for the city of Pontiac?
Wow, that is a beautiful question. I will tell you this is what I've been telling people who ask me that question. First of all, if you came up in that General Motors era and you looking to go back to that, wave at it. It ain't coming
It
back.
ain't coming back.
Ain't coming back.
Wave at it.
Them days is over.
Yeah.
But it's going to be more exciting. It's going to be more of today. And for those who don't believe our kids can get an opportunity to get jobs, they don't think, well, when you come back to Pontiac, there's nothing for you. You got apprenticeship programs here. Max Main is working to build
yeah.
skills,
I
trade,
talked to him just yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
college education. One of the two things, just real quickly on Williams and Fanuc Robotics, Williams International and Fanuc Robotics, they say you don't have to have a degree to come here and get a job, and you can get paid nicely.
Oh, that's excellent.
But still, I encourage people to go to college because, see, I tell my kids two things. It's not your field that you learn in school. What you learn in school is two things: how to manage time
Yeah.
and utilizing your resources. If you can do those two things, whether you have a degree or not, you're going to be successful with what you do.
That's right.
Well, I think utilizing resources. I think that over the years, a lot of people haven't utilized their
Right.
resources. They
Absolutely.
haven't tapped in or don't know how to tap in.
Right.
Because one thing what people do is they always say, I'll do it for you, but you have to ask.
Right.
Instead of us saying,
Right.
how can we do for each other?
Right.
But I want to lead into this. So when the mayor was on last week, and he wanted us to bring this up. So let's talk about your father,
Yeah.
who ran the Golden Opportunity, and just your dad and how he helped start the Golden
Planet,
Opportunity,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And the Golden Opportunity is soaring now. I mean, it is soaring, it's flying. They got their. They got people that pour into them every year.
Well,
Every
leaders
year.
over there, big time leaders. So let's be transparent because there's some people say, Mr. C didn't have nothing to do with that. So here's what happened. Around 73, 74, you all know Portia Fields Anderson,
Yes,
right?
yes.
She was
The
the
late-
director of Parks and Recreation. My dad ran Hayes Jones and the Bowen Center. Robert Bowens, who donated that building, you all probably know David Bowens, his grandson. Okay, so Portia goes to my dad and tell my dad, say, hey, look, we got to make some cuts because nobody is in Hayes Jones Community Center in the daytime. What can we do there? So my dad started reaching out to community people to get the seniors to come in during the day because, the kids are in school during the day. So it became so overwhelming that he requested to use the building that Mr. Robert Bowens donated, who at that time was the city commissioner. And that's where the Golden Opportunity started. I won't tell you that he deserved the credit for it, but he deserved the credit for taking the seniors over to that
Yes.
building. And that was because they was going to do budget cuts. If they didn't have a way to show the population of people attending Hayes Jones, and then just became overwhelmed when he included the seniors.
Look at that. That's a seed that was sown.
Yeah.
And so when you talk about your father, I mean, that's a great thing to think about. Like, he was in Pontiac serving. So, where did the seed get planted in you from to want to serve your city? Because you could have done anything. Why Pontiac?
Yes. Well, you know what? That seed name, it's usually either like it or love it. But if you look around, Everett was a city councilman and council president. Raymond, his brother, both just passed recently. Raymond was one of the founders of ATAP. My dad was a long-term Parks and Rec director. My brother worked for the city and retired from the city. My sister, who actually planted the seed for education, she was going to Oakland University, and she was in mechanical engineering. And she's 15 years older than me, so as a kid, I'm trying to read those mechanical engineering textbooks, and it was phenomenal to me because I couldn't pronounce the words. And then later in life, mechanical engineering turns into data processing, which turned into computer information systems. Today it's information technology. So that's she pushed me through that, so she deserves that credit. So, but yeah, my father and his brothers. My father's a World War II veteran as well. They've been in community service. They believe in giving back. My mother worked at St. Joe Hospital. She was one of the first black LPNs over there. And at her funeral, people was coming up talking about they were going to the hospital. They got an injury. They would ask for her. To the point where doctors would be like, oh, no. So, she was very instrumental. And then being across the street from the playground, they knew people from that, and back in those days, I don't want to make it sound like it was 100 years ago, but we knew everybody in the neighborhood. Everybody came to the playground. We didn't know the yellow house. We knew that was the Johnson's house.
Yeah.
We knew everybody in it, and everybody grew up, walked to school together, rode the bus together.
Everybody looked out for each other.
Absolutely.
Back in the day.
Is that the goal, though, to get Pontiac back to that unity piece? And to get the citizens to be concerned about each other, to bring that community back?
So that's what I mean when I say the team. When I say, hey, I need you to put on the jersey, that's what we need to do. We need to be collectively saying, this is what's wrong with the city. This is what we want to offer to make the city better. Because, see, that's the other part. They'll tell you what's wrong, but they don't want to help to get it
no
right.
Solution. Yeah.
Right. So the more people get in, once the framework in everybody's mind is the same, you start to see collectively things get done. And that's where you're at right now.
So we're talking about all the positive things you guys have done, but what is one of the biggest challenges that this city is facing right now?
I think we have to come back together as a team. We have to start believing in the city because a lot of people still think General Motors is coming back. They're not. We need to start helping as opposed to criticizing.
Yeah.
You started this off talking about the people who were against the mayor. Well, guess what? The next election now for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do the next 3.5 years? You going to just complain about that, or you going to get in and do some work?
Yeah.
So those are the things that we got to continue to preach. We got to keep people encouraged. That's not an easy job.
It is
We got to
not.
keep people encouraged. We got to bring people on board, whether we have a personal difference with them or they have one with me. We've got to work together as a team. So that's the
good.
challenge, and that's the solution at the same time.
Okay, I like.
So Regina talked about the biggest challenges, but you're talking about getting people to get on board and on the team.
Yep.
And sometimes that's difficult, and sometimes they will never get on your team.
Yep.
And so how do you continue to do the work,
You got
knowing that, there's always somebody that's coming behind you to
Yep.
try to undo what
Yeah.
you've done?
But see, you can't make that the focus.
Yeah.
You have to go out there and do the job, continue to encourage people. It's not going to be easy. As you said, everybody's not going to like you, but it is funny. I caught part of this before I sat down. Regina said, well, Richard don't care what you think. And you're right, because when I first got into
That
politics.
is not the word she said. Why don't you just say what she said?
Well, watch this.
Keep it clean.
Watch this. This is an inside joke between me and my wife. We was talking about Denzel Washington, and one of the things I said I was going to say is, can we curse on you?
Yeah.
So I heard it. But the point of the matter is this. Some people going to criticize anyway, right?
Yeah.
And you got to have enough confidence in yourself to move forward and get it done. And what I was going to say is, when I was younger, I always cared about what people thought. Now at this age, hey, I want you to remember the work I done. I don't necessarily have to get the credit for it. And jokingly, me and Terry talks about it all the time. We go into breakfast after we leave here. But I tell people I'm more like Suge Knight. I'm not Puff Daddy. I don't care about being in the videos, being in the picture. My work is getting done. You may not know that I did it, but it's getting done, and I don't need to brag about it. But I wish the mayor would brag more about what he do.
So I got one of my last question is, if every resident could hear just one message from you today, what would it be? One
winning.
thing.
We winning. We winning.
All we do is win.
We winning. And the second message is we want you on the team. Come on with us, because we winning.
Yeah, that's good. Terry, I'm Terry. Lord,
No, that's
Richard
Richard. That's
TC.
Deputy Mayor.
Richard C. Deputy Mayor. How do you balance it all though? You're married, you're a father, you was a son, you're a friend, you have all of these other relationships. How do you balance all of this and still be, you got to be saying, like, you got to have a clear mindset. You have to come in and do the job. How do you balance this?
Have you ever had to walk home from somewhere when you was in school? It was a long walk.
Yeah, from
right.
the projects through the alley to the central.
See that? See that? You don't know how far of a journey you've made until you look backwards.
That's true.
Right? So what I try not to do is look backward. It's many a days, especially over the last month, I go in at 6 o'clock in the morning. The business don't start to 8:30.
Yeah.
People say, well, why you come in? My inner pride says I want to be the first one to work.
Yeah.
You guys talked about my dress. Well, you look back some previous administrations, right?
Yeah.
They weren't dressing in the previous administration. There's people who look at me and they say, I can compete with you. It's not a competition.
Yeah.
But if I inspire you
Thank
to
you.
right.
up it,
That's
then,
right.
then I'm doing my job. And you have to remember this if you remember nothing. Emmett Elliott was my first boss at the city. Emmett's still clean now. So I got big footprints that I'm trying to walk behind. And I'm going to say this too. Forget the title. Emmett Elliott is going to always be the best deputy mayor in my mind.
Yeah.
So I just want him to say, hey, you know what? You're doing a decent job. So that's all I need. He's the best.
We ain't crying. We
He's the
just
best.
saying. But that is so heartfelt that you
Yep.
can give him that homage.
Absolutely.
And so here's the thing: a lot of people paved the ways for us to get to where we are.
Believe
And
me, I know.
There's some of them are going on.
Yeah.
But isn't it wonderful just to see God's word being revealed, like the people who prayed for you to
Yes.
get where you at, and now
Yeah.
you're here. And now we have a caller, so let's talk to the caller.
Caller this morning.
Caller, you're on with being the driver's seat.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
And you are?
I am Janae.
Hi, Janae.
Hey, Janae. Where you calling from, Janae?
I am actually calling from Detroit.
Come on.
Detroit
All right.
in the house.
All right,
Detroit
Janae,
is in the
you want
house.
to talk to Deputy C?
Yes, I would love to talk to Deputy Mayor C.
Okay, here he's on with you.
He's listening.
Okay. Okay, well, Deputy Mayor, first off, you looking mighty dapper, sir. Mighty dapper. Show up
Thank you.
and show out.
Thank you.
So, Deputy Mayor, you all are doing a great job in your first 6 months in office, and I'm very much thankful for that. As a former elected official in the city of Detroit,
Yes, ma'am.
I know that what Pontiac is on right now is on the precipice of greatness. And so can you talk to us about what you are doing? What are some projects that are happening that we need to know about? Because I think that you bring a wealth of knowledge to the city of Pontiac, and I think that the public just needs to know what's happening.
Well, first of all, thank you so much. For those who don't know Janae Ayers used to be the council at large for the city of Detroit. So,
Oh,
okay,
okay,
all
Janae.
right.
you know, you got some weight calling in now.
And thanks for watching.
Hey.
The Parks and Rec initiative, and I'm not just talking about the new building, which should be open up August of 27. $38 million building. We trying to put some great programming into that. So, salute to Robert Birch for the director for the work that he does. Also, Pontiac Central, we just bought that.
Yes.
And that building, there's a lot of plans that we're trying to get over there. I don't want to get too specific about certain things because the mayor hasn't really approved everything. But I want you to know we got a team of people who are working with the developers for the rec center that they work diligently trying to put this thing together. And we had a team meeting the other day, and we laughed some of the challenges that we're going through to make sure is what the community and the citizens want. When we do this in August 27th and we pop those balloons and the cake and all that, everybody gonna be happy and nobody get to see all the challenges that we go through in building this. So Ms. Ayers is working with us on that. She's a hell of a teammate. I feel like when she came to work with us, we got a #1 draft pick because of her history. She got a unbelievable recreation history as well. When you talk to people down there, I go to pancakes and politics down in Detroit, I throw her name out there, and people say, she working with you? She helping y'all? And it's like, we talking about a major fixture. So I wanted y'all to know that's the kind of weight that you got calling in there. You got a beautiful show, #1 show podcast in the city of Pontiac. And I just want to say that I'm totally honored to be here today.
Oh,
Yeah, we
awesome.
appreciate you.
Well, thank you so much.
We're
for
honored
that.
to have
Thank you
you.
for calling in. And Deputy
Absolutely.
Richard C., we thank you so much for saying that. So we looking forward to meeting you since you helping the city. I'm
weight,
sure
big
we'll
weight,
see
big
you. You
weight.
big weight, So thank you for calling
We
in.
appreciate you.
Absolutely, but thank you, Regina. Thank you, Miss Teresa. You all are doing an amazing job. Deputy Mayor, you are doing an amazing job. And I think, Deputy Mayor, you still have not talked about some of the other things that you're working on. He's being modest.
Get it out,
and he's
get it
being
out.
humble.
Get it out.
So-
He
Get
said
it
he
out.
couldn't
Go
say
ahead.
everything because the mayor hadn't approved it.
Well, it's not that he
I
hadn't
mean-
approved it, but I some of the things the mayor liked to keep under wrap, he liked to unveil it. And,
Oh,
and,
okay.
and then here's the other thing, and Janae, thank you so much. Here's the other thing. I've already told you I don't like to put, I can brag now. You know that.
Do I know? Do I know?
But in this position, I just like my work to speak for itself.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
care
good.
who gets the credit for it.
Yeah.
But Janae is a big part of what we do. The recreation program is great. We're working with the school district. We got great relationship with the city council. It's positive time, without getting into
It
any
is.
specifics. So
It is. But did he tell y'all that he's a man of excellence?
Yes.
yeah,
we talked about that. Yeah. So we're excited
Okay.
about this coming Thursday. He
We are.
deserves this. And the only
That's
thing
right.
we got a problem with is he ain't tell us about it. If he would have told us, we would
Okay.
have showed up,
Could've showed up for him.
So
That's okay. That's okay. He representing the Yak. So
Yes, he
let's
is.
go
Yes,
ahead
he
and
is.
let's do it.
thank you
All
so
right,
much.
but y'all have a wonderful day. Love
You
y'all.
too.
Thank
Love
you.
you too.
Well, you guys did a good job because when you scheduled me for the show, it was in April. And when you called out the date, I said, I wonder, do they know about this award? Because the timing is just so perfect. And, with the certifications I done got the last 2 weeks, trying to be a better deputy mayor and better
Yeah.
IT director, they say I'm hot like fish grease. So
You are. So those of you who are
Divine
watching,
order.
y'all see our deputy mayor. We had his nomination just was put up. So y'all congratulate him. For those that are watching, and if y'all see him on the street, give him a high five.
Give
Congratulations.
him some love.
Thank you.
Yeah, you deserve this.
thank you so
So,
much.
so what we normally do and we didn't do, let's give a shout out to some people that kind of talk to us, even though we usually do that during the show, but let's just give.
Yeah.
So we got Al Bell that said, man.
You know, Will, that's my man.
Yeah.
Hey, Bell, yeah, okay.
He
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about the playground too, y'all.
That's
I was
from the
watching-
playground,
I was
yeah.
watching that, yeah. And so
So
we
who
got
we
a
got?
lot of people on here that was talking back to us. We got Tamiko Renters. We shouted her out earlier, and so Tamiko is on saying congratulations. Cornelia is on. Cornelia talked about Elliot and your family being trailblazers and
Well, I
pillars in
appreciate
the
that.
city.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we had somebody, Ebony. Ebony, it looks like she's a new watcher.
Ebony Parker.
Ebony
yeah.
Parker. She said, congratulations, Deputy Mayor.
I think
So-
she works over at Harrington School. I got
Okay.
friends in the school district still.
All right. Come on.
And Ms. Kraft said, congratulations. We grew up together.
Hey, LaJuan.
Hey.
Good to see you this morning. Yes, and Cornelia.
Thank you
Cornelia
so
is one of
much.
our ones that
Congratulations.
watch this every week. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah. So is there any last words you want to say to the viewers?
I just want to say, you know what? Look, I'm getting ready to get mad with y'all. Okay, you want me to tell you
Yeah,
why?
well, tell me.
You want me to tell you why? Now I come to your show. You first of all, it's an honor to be here.
Yes.
But okay, there you go, Regina. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
So
We setting the bar for the next person.
the number one deputy mayor. in the
Number
city,
one.
The number one deputy mayor. He brought us flowers
Yes,
this morning.
yes. Look at that.
And what's so significant about this is that you give people flowers while they can smell.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
And so
Yes.
while we're congratulating him and we're giving his flowers verbally, he came in and said, "Hey, let me give y'all
Yes,
some."
ma'am.
That's
Thank you
yeah,
so much.
yeah.
And shout out to your wife for allowing you to buy flowers for other women.
Well, I did tell her I was on a date this morning. She knows.
She knew, well, you know what? She approved of this.
Yeah,
thing.
absolutely. And I heard somebody say she's the boss. That's exactly
She is the
right.
boss.
it. Oh,
she is the
that's
boss.
exactly right.
The boss.
Good.
The boss.
But my closing comments would be one, I believe in family. I believe in team. I believe in working together. And for anybody who got a problem with Mary McGinnis, the city of Pontiac, city council, somebody in the past, it's a new team. Come on, get your jersey. We ready to play. We got a lot of work to do. And I'm going to tell you, just like I tell Mary McGinnis at the end of everything, we're winning.
We're winning.
We're winning.
Winnie.
Yeah.
And you might as well come on, be on the team so you can win with us.
Yes.
We having a good time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No,
You're
thank
welcome.
you.
So happy Saturday, everybody.
Happy Saturday. And if you're new to us, right? If you're new watching our podcast, do us a favor. It's free. You know what you can do? Just make sure you hit that follow button. And you know what? This show was great today. We had a lot of people on, but also share because you'll put our podcast into somebody else's audience that we haven't touched.
Yeah.
So make sure you do what? Make sure you follow us on Be in the Driver's Seat. And if you're on YouTube, give us a subscribe.
Yeah, and also
TikTok.
TikTok. So driverseat.6 on TikTok. We will be going live soon. And so for all of the listeners and the watchers today, thank you so much. Happy Saturday.
Let's go, Pontiac! Whoop, whoop.